Yes, and I think as the two-day inquest unfolded, it became pretty clear from listening to more than 24 witnesses that there was nothing to suggest a crime. There was nothing to suggest that Nicola had shown any suicidal thoughts or self-harm thoughts. So I think inevitably it was going to end up as an accident in the eyes of the coroner. But of course, it's still a mystery to a degree, because even the coroner said in the last few minutes that he couldn't be sure why Nicola ended up in the water. Her partner, Paul Ansell, this morning in his evidence had suggested a scenario in which Nicola, a woman we kept being told was used to juggling lots of things at the same time, was connected by her mobile phone to a conference call at work. She was walking the dog at the same time. In Paul Ansell's view, she had probably put the phone down on the bench while still listening to that call as she went to put the harness back on her dog Willow. All of this at the top of a very steep slope that went down sharply towards the water and then a metre drop from the edge of the riverbank into the water. The coroner said, well, that's a possible scenario, but he couldn't be sure. He said something else might have occurred that could have led to Nicola's fall into the water. But he'd ruled out everything else. That theory he couldn't be sure of, that theory from her partner. So it's an accident. Exactly why that accident occurred will, I guess, forever remain a mystery.